Good day, everyone. Once again, welcome to our subject, Mathematics in the Modern World. I'm Sir Joseph D. Reyes, and our first lesson for today is all about history of mathematics. So, topic, early numeration system. So, in mathematics, symbols that are used to represent numbers are called numerals. A number can be represented by many different numerals. For instance, the concept of eightness is represented by each of the following numerals. We have the Hindu-Arabic, which is kapag sinulat mo yung number 8, ganito yung itsura niya. In Chinese, ganito naman ang itsura niya. Kapag tally, if you know tally, kapag may botohan, yung sinaunang botohan, you're going to write 4 sticks, and then pag number 5 na is magkakaroon ka ng diagonal line. And then, which is equal to 5 actually. And then another 3, so that's equal to 8. Egyptian, parang stick lang sila, pero hindi sila katulad ng tally. So, diretso lang na 8. For Roman numeral, we have V and 3 eyes. Ayan. So, I believe we are all familiar with this. And then for the Babylonian, we have this one. Parang funnel. Yung pangtakal ng mantika, sabi nga nila. Okay? So, these are the different numerals that we have to represent the number 8. A numeration system consists of a set of numerals and a method of arranging the numerals to represent numbers. The numeration system that most people use today is known as the Hindu-Arabic numeration system. So, ito yung ginagamit natin actually, yung Hindu-Arabic. So, actually, meron lang tayong 10 numbers or numerals for the Hindu-Arabic, which is 0 to 9. And then we combine this para makabuo tayo ng mga mas malalaking digits or numbers. Before we examine the Hindu-Arabic numeration system in detail, it will be helpful to study some of the earliest numeration systems that were developed by the Egyptians, the Romans, and the Chinese. So we will just focus into these 3 numerals, Egyptians, Romans, and Chinese, and I will teach you on how to write the different numerals from these different nations. So we'll start with the Egyptian numeration system. For the Egyptian numeration system, they use pictorial symbols called hieroglyphics. I believe you are all familiar with hieroglyphics because you've studied this one during your APAN, Araling Panlipunan, as numerals. So the Egyptian hieroglyphic system is an additive system because any given number is written by using numerals whose sum equals the number. Table below gives the Egyptian hieroglyphics 4 powers of 10 from 1 to 1 million. So, ito yung kanilang symbol. Kapag 1, stick lang siya. Stick. Kapag 10, sabi nila, this is a horseshoe. Parang letter U na pabaliktad. Okay? 100, this is a tali daw siya. It's a coil. And then for the 1,000, it's a lotus flower. Then 10,000, a finger tip. 100,000 is, if not mistaken, this is a bird. And 1 million, it's 1 million, not 100,000. There's something wrong with this. I think it's 1 million. And human, yung tao yung ano niya, no? Yung representation ng 1 million. So, let's edit that one. I think it's 1 million. So, alisin natin itong 2 zeros. Okay. So, 1 million. So, 1 stick. And then 10 yung parang horseshoe. So, 100 is the coil. 1,000 is the lotus flower. 10,000 is the finger. One finger. Then 100,000 is a bird. And 1 million is a person, tao, pharaoh. Okay? So, base 10 sila. Okay. So, paano ba isusulat ngayon yan kung isusulat natin sila? So, to write the number 300, for instance, the Egyptian wrote the scroll hieroglyphics 3 times. So, yung scroll kanina, o yung parang sinasabing coil, 3 beses lang siyang isusulat kasi di ba ang value niyan is 100. So, magiging tatlo. So, that is 3 times 100 is 300. In the Egyptian hieroglyphic system, the order of the hieroglyphics is of no importance. So, kahit pa paano nila isulat yung order, no? Kahit patayo, pa horizontal, each Egyptian hieroglyphics below represent 321. So, pwede din ganito siya isulat. Ay, I'm sorry. Wala pala siya. So, ang 321, for instance, pwede mo siyang isulat as tatlong coil, and then, 2 tens. How to write the tens? That is, ano ba yung tens kasi? Horseshoe. So, it's a horseshoe. Dalawa. And then, isang 1. So, it sticks. Yan. So, ganun siya isusulat. So, 321. Tatlong tigwa 100, dalawang tig 10, at isang 1. So, ganun siya isusulat. So, I prepared different examples here. So, for number 1, limbawa, 44. So, apat na tig 10 at apat na tig 1, ones. 53, limang, actually, there's something wrong here. I think kulang siya. Limang horseshoe at saka tatlong stick. 123, isang coil, this is 100, at dalawang horseshoe, tatlong stick. 67, so anim na horseshoe at 7 stick. 231, dalawang coil, tatlong horseshoe, isang stick. 11, so that is 1/10, so we have 1 horseshoe and one, what do you call this? 1 stick. And then 12, same. 22, 34, tatlong horseshoe at apat na stick. 99, siyam na horseshoes at saka siyam na sticks. 76, 7 horseshoes at 6 na sticks. So, again, basta dapat alam natin kung ano yung mga symbols at anong number ang nire-represent nila para makapagbuo ka or makapagsulat ka ng hieroglyphics or numeration. Okay? Let's proceed to the Roman numeration system. So, mabilis na lang tayo. Pwede mo naman balikan yung discussion ko about the Egyptian numeration system sa video na ito. Okay. For the Roman numeration system was used in Europe. So, for the Roman numeration system naman, was used in Europe during the reign of the Roman Empire. Below are the numerals used in the Roman numeration system. So, for the 1, we have I. 5 is V, 10 X, 50 L, 100 C, 500 D, 1000 M. Then we use bar. When we use bar, that means times 1000. For instance, in the Roman numeral I use bar at the top. So, halimbawa, naglagay ako ng bar dyan. So, that means it's 1,000. Dito, pag naglagay ako ng bar, that means 5,000. So, nagmumultiply ka lang ng 1,000. This one is 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, and of course, 1 million. Okay? So, again, kung gusto mo mag-multiply ka ng 1,000, so maglalagay ka lang ng bar. So, summary for the basic rules employed in the Roman numeration system are the following. If the numerals are listed so that each numeral has a larger value than the numeral to the right, then the value of the Roman numeral is found by adding the values of the numerals. Each of the numerals, I, X, C, and M, may be repeated up to 3 times lang. So, after that, hindi mo na siya pwedeng i-repeat. The numerals V and L and D are not repeated. So, never mong nire-repeat ang D. So, kasi pag ginawa mong dalawang D, that means 1,000. So, M na lang ilalagay mo. Kapag L naman, dalawa, that's letter C. Pag V naman, dalawa, that's letter X. So, never sila nire-repeat. Except na lang kung alimbawa, 15. So, that is X and V. So, parang nag-a-add lang tayo. Kung ano ang value nila, we just add them. And then, that para makabuo tayo ng bigger value. The only numerals whose value can be subtracted from the value of the numeral to the right are the following, I, X, and C. So, hindi ka pwedeng mag-subtract ng ibang mga value. The value of the numerals to be subtracted must be no less than 1/10 of the value of the numeral to its right. So I have examples of Roman numerals are in this activity. So halimbawa, we just want to write 1516. So we will just write M D X 6, wherein M is 1500, D 10, 16, 10, and then 6 for the VI. Halimbawa, 5,006. So we have V bar, that is 5,000, and then 6. And another is 1,200, 1,207,076. So we have M, dalawang C, tsaka 7. This is equivalent to 1,207 times 1,000. So that is 1,207. And then we have 76. LXX6. Okay? 82,676. So we have 82 times 1,000 and then 676. 600 DC is 600. That is 500 plus 100, 600. L is 50 plus 10, so that's 70, tapos 5. For 900,819, so we have 900,000. Okay, for this one, as you can see, nauna si C at saka si M kasi we subtracted C to M. Kasi ang C ay 100 and then C. Kapag nauuna ang mas maliit na value, ibig sabihin nagma-minus ka. So, yung C at saka M, pinag-minus natin. That is 100 and then 1,000. So, that is 900. Parang yung IX, that is equal to 9, right? So, ganun din siya. And then, meron siyang bar. So, that is 900 times 1,000 is 900,000. Then, 800, that is D. 500, tatlong, 300. So, 800, 1. So, that is 10. And then, 1X, again, ito. Nauna yung 1 kaysa sa X. So, that means 9. That is 1 minus 10. Parang ganun siya. And then, 1,840. So, 1,000. D, 500. 3. 300. And then, that's 800. And then, 40. For the 40, again, nag-minus tayo ng 10 minus 50. So, 40. Absolute value. Again, 550,639. So, that is 550. So, we have D and L. That's 550. Correct. And then we just put bar. And then 600 DC. And then tatlong X, so that's 30. And then 9. For 56,789. So again, LVI. So that is L. For 5 and then 6. And then times 1,000. That's 56,000. D and CC, that's 700. LXXX, that is 800 and 89, 80, I'm sorry, and then for IX 9. And then the next one is 4 bar, that is IV, which is 1 minus 5, and then bar, that is 4,653, and last is 1,776, so this one, okay? So that's all about Roman numerals. So again, if you want to look back, study about Roman numerals, you can still rewind this video. Okay, I still have the examples here, so I think you can just pause if you want to see the examples. Now let's proceed to Chinese numeration system. So this will be our last topic for the history of math. So Chinese numeration system has characters that corresponds to the number 0 to 9 and are written downwards. So, pababa sinusulat, okay? Unlike the number system, we are used to the Chinese system has special character to represent 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, as well as other multiples of 10. Table below shows Chinese numeration system. So these are the Chinese numeral, no? So from Hindu-Arabic to numeral. So 0, ito siya, meron tayong number 0. Mahirap siyang pero hindi naman kayo required na i-memorize siya actually. Okay? And then for 1, that is parang pahigang bar. 2, dalawang bars. 3, tatlong bars. 4, ayan siya. Wala man tawag dyan. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 100, 1,000, 10,000. So, halimbawa, 300. So, tatlong ganito ang gagawin natin. Okay? So, the number 75 is written in the Chinese using the character 7 and 10. Okay? So, and 5. So, ibig sabihin, multiple siya. So, 75, pitong tigti 10. And then, plus 5. So, that is 7, and then 10. So, that is 7, 10, and then 5. In Chinese, you need to say that you have 7 tenths first. 7 tenths is how 70s represent. Once you have the tens placed in Chinese, you can finish writing the number with the character for 5. Chinese has no character for ones, but a character is used for the other place values. The character for 10 is needed. You cannot write 75 as this one. 7 and tsaka 5. But usually, you should put tens kung ano ang kanyang place value. Halimbawa, tens, hundreds. So, I mean, ones, tens. So, for sure, after ng number 7 in Chinese, meron siyang tens na symbol. So, halimbawa, 893. So, we have 800s, 800s na place, 9 tens, and 3 ones. So, below show 893. This is 8, then this is the 100 place, this is 9 symbol, and then this is the 10 place, and then this is the symbol for 3. Okay, so maglalagay lang tayo ng mga place value. There is one more rule to writing number in Chinese. If a number ends in zeros, you do not need to include the zero character. However, if the 0 digit does not end a number, you need to include the zeroth character. The number 890, for instance, since meron siyang 0 character, nasa dulo ang kanyang 0 character, so you don't need to write the 0. So we have 8 hundreds and 9 tenths. So 8 hundreds, 9 tenths. Pwede mo siyang isulat na ganun lang. But, kung ang 0 ay napagitna ng mga numbers, just like 809, you need to write the 0. So we have 800s, 0, but you don't need to write 0 tenths, 0, that's understood, and then 9. The 0 character is included in the number, but you don't need to say 0 tenths, just write 0. The number 1004, for instance, that is 1, and this is 1000, and then we have 0, and then 4. So, ibig sabihin, you can just write 0 once, kahit marami pa sila. So, we have, since 1004 has a 0 followed by the non-zero digit, the 0 character is used. If a 0 digit is followed by 1 or more zeros digit, only one 0 character is used. Okay. So, I have examples here. So, these are the characters in Chinese numeration. So we have 99, so we have 9 tens and 9. 819, so we have 8 hundreds, 1 tens, and 9. 357, this is 3, then hundreds, 50 tens, and 7. 693, 6 hundreds, 9 tens, 3. 458, 4 hundreds, 5 tens, 8. 776, 7 hundreds, 9 tens, 6. Then 156, 1 hundreds, 5 tens, 3. 239, 2 hundreds, 3 tens, 9. And then 550. So, okay. So there's something wrong here. Just like what I've said, since meron na siyang 0, Ang zero yung nasa dulo, so you don't need to write the zero. Okay, so that will become 500s and 5 tenths na lang. So kahit wala na yung zero, okay lang. And 23, we have 2 tenths and 3. So that's how you write Chinese numeration. So if you want to recall about Chinese numeration, Egyptian's numeration, and Roman numeration, you can just rewind, go back to the video presentation. Okay, so for that, thank you very much for listening. Good day. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you very much, everyone.